Welcome back to the channel, folks. In today's video, we'll be talking about the Miami Heat's impressive victory over the Chicago Bulls in their recent NBA game. The Heat rallied to stun the Bulls, and now they are set to face off against the Milwaukee Bucks in the first round of the playoffs. Let's get into it. The Heat came into this game against the Bulls with a lot on the line. They needed a win to secure their spot in the playoffs, and they were up against a tough Chicago team. But the Heat didn't let the pressure get to them. They came out strong and dominated the first half of the game, building a sizable lead over the Bulls. But the second half was a different story. The Bulls came out firing on all cylinders, and they quickly closed the gap on the Heat. The game was tied with just a few seconds left on the clock when Heat guard Goran Dragic hit a clutch three-pointer to give the Heat the lead. The Bulls had one last chance to tie the game, but they couldn't convert, and the Heat walked away with the win. This victory was huge for the Heat, not only because it secured their spot in the playoffs, but also because it showed that they have what it takes to compete with some of the best teams in the league. The Heat have struggled with injuries and inconsistent play this season, but they showed that they can rise to the occasion when it matters most. Now, the Heat are set to face off against the Milwaukee Bucks in the first round of the playoffs. This is going to be a tough matchup for the Heat, as the Bucks are one of the best teams in the league. But the Heat are no strangers to playoff success. Just last season, they made it all the way to the NBA Finals, so they know what it takes to win in the postseason. So, there you have it, folks. The Miami Heat rallied to stun the Chicago Bulls and secure their spot in the playoffs. They now face a tough matchup against the Milwaukee Bucks in the first round. But if they can play like they did against the Bulls, they have a real chance at making some noise in the playoffs. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.